Picture this. You've been tasked with leading your organization through a major transformation. You have a clear goal, a solid strategy, and all the right resources lined up. But there's one problem. Your people aren't on board. Some resist openly, while others quietly disengage. And before long, your transformation effort begins to lose steam. I'm Rob Llewellyn, and today we'll explore what it really takes to lead change, because change leadership isn't about issuing commands and hoping for people to comply. It's about inspiring, guiding, and enabling your organization to move forward together. Whether you're leading a digital transformation, a cultural shift, or an operational overhaul, mastering the art of change leadership is essential for success. So let's start by understanding what true change leadership is and how it differs from traditional management. Management is about control, setting plans, enforcing processes, and ensuring tasks get completed. But leadership, particularly in times of change, is about influence. It's about motivating people to step outside their comfort zones, to embrace uncertainty and work towards a shared vision. Change leaders don't just tell people what needs to change. They inspire them to want to do that change. Now, I've seen organizations with brilliant strategies fail because they relied on positional authority rather than genuine leadership. On the flip side, I've also seen leaders with no formal authority succeed by building trust, by creating real purpose, and enabling their teams to navigate change with confidence. And this brings us to the first pillar of effective change leadership, and that's vision and purpose. Successful change leaders articulate a compelling vision of the future. It's not just about telling people what's changing. It's about helping them understand why change matters and how it benefits them. When people connect with a purpose that resonates, they're far more likely to engage and contribute. For example, in technology-driven industries where product cycles are short and market conditions change rapidly, leaders who align teams around a clear vision of innovation are more successful in managing frequent pivots. Next comes trust and safety. Change is inherently risky, and people won't step into the unknown unless they feel safe to do so. Great leaders create environments where it's okay to ask questions, to express concerns, and even to make mistakes. This psychological safety fosters innovation, collaboration, and resilience during times of uncertainty. In finance, where compliance-driven change can really create tension between regulatory requirements and business operations, trust is critical. So leaders who maintain open communication and transparency, they reduce anxiety and they ensure smoother adoption of new processes. But trust isn't built overnight. It's earned through consistent and transparent communication and genuine empathy. And this leads us to our third pillar, emotional intelligence. Change isn't a rational process. It's an emotional journey. Fear, uncertainty, excitement, and hope are all part of the mix. Effective change leaders are emotionally intelligent. They can read the emotional climate of their teams. They can respond with empathy. And they can manage their own emotions during high-pressure situations. They don't just focus on the technical side of change. They lead with heart and mind. Now let's talk about the practical side of leading through change. The journey typically begins by creating readiness, and this involves helping people understand the need for change and preparing them for what's ahead. Great leaders don't rush this step. They take time to engage stakeholders, answer questions, and build a shared understanding of the challenge at hand. In healthcare, for instance, readiness is crucial when introducing new patient care systems. And leaders who involve clinicians early and gather feedback before implementation see much higher adoption rates and better outcomes. Now, once the journey begins, the focus shifts to building momentum. It's easy for the enthusiasm to fade away once initial excitement wears off, so leaders need to keep the energy high. And they do this by celebrating small wins, recognizing contributions, and continually reinforcing the vision and purpose of the change. In retail, where customer-facing transformations can take time to show results, recognizing store-level employee efforts during early phases can help keep morale high and drive continued engagement. But no change journey is without its obstacles. And whether it's resistance, resource constraints, or unforeseen setbacks, leaders need to be ready to guide their teams through some pretty tough times. Effective change leaders, they don't see resistance as a threat. They see it as feedback. They engage with resistance. They seek to understand its root causes and work collaboratively to address the concerns. Balancing different stakeholder needs is another challenge. In large organizations, competing priorities can easily derail transformation efforts. But great leaders maintain focus on core objectives while also finding ways to balance competing interests. Now, no one is born a great change leader. It's a skill that can be developed over time. And the first step is self-awareness. Understanding your leadership style, your strengths, and your blind spots helps you lead more effectively. Next is emotional intelligence. Developing your ability to manage emotions, both yours and those of others, is key to leading change with empathy and resilience. And finally, there's adaptive leadership. Every change journey is unique, and leaders need to be flexible in their approach. What works in one situation might not work in another. But great change leaders learn to read the context and adjust their style accordingly. Looking ahead, the role of change leadership will only grow in importance. With rapid technological advancements, shifting workforce dynamics, and evolving business models, organizations need leaders who can guide them through constant change. Now, if you're ready to take your change leadership skills to the next level, check out the resources in the links below. They're designed to help you develop the knowledge and tools you need to lead change more effectively. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.